Inter-provincial travel is now permitted and restrictions on domestic flights have been lifted. Ronald Masinda is at Cape Town International Airport to monitor if it is back in full swing.
Well, good morning, Jane. Well, it might seem that we are in a ghost town at the moment. It's so quiet, but earlier on we certainly spoke to several travelers who made their way to their various destinations. One gentleman told us that he was excited to travel to Lenseria Airport, where he will go to fetch his mother, who will be moving to Cape Town. And the other traveler said that her only concern was the amount of restaurants that have been shut down, and saying that that will have added to her experience, her traveling experience. So, well, at the moment, to talk more on the logistics of the airport, we are joined by the General Manager here at Cape Town International, Mr. Dion Klutter. Dion, thank you so much for your time. We are seeing quite a number of security checkpoints. Now, if people leave anything to chance, then many of them surely will be arriving late for their flights. Talk us through to some of the logistics here.
Thank you, Ronald, for the opportunity. We have used the last couple of weeks very carefully to make sure that we design an end-to-end process that is safe and secure. We have, as you would see on the ground, social distance markings. We've got announcements. We've also got employees that assist the passengers through the process so they don't delay the flights or they don't miss the flights. We are making sure we maintain distance and safety at all times. And as we've gone along, we've learned a lot, and we had to adjust and review our procedures, and we continuously do so. So I'm very happy to say that all of our flights are leaving on time, as planned, as scheduled, and we're doing so safely.
We usually see quite a number of staff here at these counters. What seems to be the reasons why we don't see many of them who are not here at the moment?
So all of our operations is geared to scale up, and we can use all of the counters should it be necessary, but we also don't leave staff here exposed if it's not necessary. We just resource as per the schedule. So we do it as per the flight schedules, bring the staff in, move them in and out, maintain a safe environment.
You've been in the industry for well over 30 years. Just give us a sense of just what this means now for people like you in this industry.
Sure, Ronald. That's what happened to us as a nation and on a global level is devastating. But there is so much positive that has come out of it. We've had to rethink a lot of things, how we do it, when we do it. And I personally think that after all of this, we're going to also use the opportunity to enrich our processes, to do things differently, and certainly to add a lot more value to the passenger. Yes, the passenger has always valued a number of things, and that will continue, customer service. But safety now is a critical element. And in doing this, we also were able then to enhance the overall passenger service experience, and that is our priority. Maintain safety, maintain security, but also make sure that it's an enjoyable experience.
Dion, lastly, tourism plays an integral part in the economy of the Western Cape. Just give us a sense of the impact that this lockdown has had on not having tourists at this airport.
It has obviously had a very significant impact for the airport, for the city, and for the region as a whole. I think all the stakeholders have really acted responsibly, and all have worked hard to prepare us so that when the time comes, like now, where Cabinet has approved the opening of leisure travel, that we can respond to that immediately and we can do it safely. So I just want to use the opportunity to thank all of our regional stakeholders at city and provincial level, and I also want to thank the Access staff and all of our airport stakeholders that drive this big machine every day, and they do it with commitment and dedication. Thank you very much.
All right, Dion, thank you so much indeed. And it is indeed a big machine, Jane, because Dion was also telling us earlier on that on a busy day there's around 30 to 40,000 travelers at this airport, with around 15,000 luggage or bags that go through a number of these security checkpoints. And at the moment, the things have turned very differently in terms of what this lockdown has presented South Africans, but things will get a lot more busier as time goes on. That has been the word here at Cape Town International Airport.
And let's leave it there, Ronald. Thank you. Now, the